Okay, I don't know how this one's going to come out. It looks quite boring colour-wise, so I wouldn't be surprised if this one's a demo that doesn't work. We'll soon find out. Enlargement, I think we're going to enlarge it 141.4. Let's see if we can make it look good. Add some contrast. Gonna lighten it up. I wonder if the hue could be used to make it hot for something different. Hot hue. We're just going here. So hopefully the flesh colours will come up more of a pinky or a magenta sort of a colour. It looks a bit plain Jane, this original. The colour scheme and all that. So let's see if we can make it look really nice. Okay, what is it? NIDA, open, short courses for adults. Okay, let's see if we can make this composition look good. Even though the colour scheme looks absolutely horrid. See if we can make it come up a treat. Okay. It's probably very expensive, these courses. Like most courses these days, they cost a lot of money. But anyway, we've actually made it look quite nice, actually. It looks really quite interesting. We've cropped the area and you can just see some of the writing. So maybe this looks better than the original could look. So now I'll just toss that on the recycle pile. And now we're just going to make our mirror images. I'm thinking this will be the edge where the mirror images join. So we're just going to use this as our master copy. That's interesting, the pink. That's the hue being tweaked to the hot end of the spectrum. So now let's just set this thing up. I don't know how this is going to look after we've done this, but anyway, let's see how we go. A little bit more easier than I thought. So now I'm going to go here and we're just going to copy density. We're going to put it in the middle. Hue. We're going to center it, or maybe, yeah, we're going to center it. So it looks like that's what we're doing it as. Let's see if we can make it look even better as a complete piece. Printed straight off the master copy, of course. Okay, let's see how that looks. Well, that's really pink. I don't know if I like it or not. It still looks really pink. So this was going to be the edge where we join the pieces together. I'm actually wondering, I'm going to make this a bit bigger, or this is a tough choice. Trying to work out what we're going to do with this. We're going to enlarge it, stuff it. Okay, we're going to enlarge it. This is the way we have to put it. So the enlargement goes down. So we're just going to put the edges across here just to get rid of any chances of getting an ugly thick border along the edge. So just line that up like so, just over the edge. Whoops, that's a bit too far over the edge. I was thinking, now that's got to be pushed up again. So hard to get it right, folks. We're just going to leave it like that. We're not going to make it too perfect. And we're just going to go and we're going to enlarge vertically. The horizontal is going to be 104. The vertical, however, is going to be 124. Hopefully that's not too high. So now I'm wondering if we're going to do some more to this to make it look even more interesting. If we can throw in a negative positive, I'm going to make this more interesting than what we have. We don't just want to stop with the hot hue. We want to make this more an interesting kind of a demo here. So now we're on negative. We're going to have to darken it, and we're going to use the brightness. Red's going there. Hue is going a little bit cooler. So let's see how this has turned out. So let's see how we go. So with the magenta, the faces, the skin tone's going to look in negative mode, probably more blue or more green or whatever. More, I don't know, we'll soon find out because we've adjusted the hue as well. So let's see how it goes. If we've improved it. Whoa, that looks interesting. See, it's gone all green. That's what I was thinking was most likely going to happen. So, wondering if we got at least this all joined nicely together. I don't really like the fact that we got no background, but I don't think background colour is going to work, but we're going to try it. We're going to see if we can make the background colour come out on there. So we're going to have to do a really interesting background colour to make that look good. Let's see how we go. So background colour is going to be blue or magenta. I don't think we want magenta. Magenta, blue. We're going with magenta, and I'm wondering if maybe to improve things, maybe the hue, we've got to make it hot once again, or make it warm. We're not going to heat it up all the way. So let's see how this background colour, if it's going to work, will work. Still a challenging image to work with. Okay, let's see how that looks. Well, there, we've got some background colour in the game, and it's looking a lot more green in the hot end of the spectrum, so I'm actually thinking the background colour does look somewhat wishy-washy. See what we can do to improve. We're just going to go return to the hue part of things. So we just got to get that, and we're just going to take the hue and we're going to drop it all the way to the cold end and see what happens. And then maybe this could be a secondary master copy, so I can make the magenta background colour look more vibrant instead of looking wishy-washy. So this is challenging, folks, I know. It's really not easy trying to get a good demo, but at least we've got the hue looking better. The hue looks a lot better in that. You can see there's more shades with this blue as well as this green. So we're going to probably use this as our secondary master copy. So we're going to get this master copy. I'm wondering, well, it probably wouldn't have worked. So we're just going to put this aside, and we're going to now get this one looking good. I don't know what's going to happen, if this is going to work. So we're just going to put this one on the glass. Let's see if we can make this one turn up better. So we're just going to put that there. And let's hope the magenta comes up more magenta. So we're just going to kill off these enlargements. We're just going to go here. Didn't beep, that's odd. I'm going to keep those in play, I think. I'm going to remove this. We're going to do some more work here. Or are we? I'm trying to think. I'm going to leave it as is and see what happens. And hopefully this magenta will come up more vibrant and it will complement the cold hue colours really well. And this is going to be double cold hue. We're going to put it cold again and see what happens. Whoa, we made a negative. we forgot to turn off the negative mode, but we've actually had a happy accident now. We forgot to switch off negative positive, but that looks quite nice actually. The magenta has come up a blue, or should I say almost a cyan colour. So I'm wondering if we're going to add another background colour here, but I don't think so. They're still not very easy to see their faces, but it still looks quite interesting. So now that was a happy, that happens a lot doing this, is happy accidents. So unforeseen results due to an accident, forgetting to switch off the negative positive mode. So for a change, being a bit forgetful has actually worked in my favour to this, even though this image looks absolutely grainy and broken down. It might look good once we assemble it as a mirror image. Fortunately, despite negative positive mode producing borders, the borders are on that end, so they're not actually between segments, which is okay. It's good. It might even add a bit of character to the image, a little bit of imperfection, but it's not on the area, not in the wrong place where you would want there to be no borders. So let's see now if we can complete this prolongated, partially accidental demo. So let's see how we go. So this has worked in my favour, forgetting to set the negative positive back to positive, or the negative back to positive. So let's see how we go with this rather difficult, but now we've found a solution. And we're just going to line these up. So yeah, sometimes forgetting things isn't always a bad thing. Usually it's a pain in the ass when you forget something, as you know, like forgetting to take the keys out before you leave the house is an accident or a forgetfulness you don't want. You don't want to be locked out of your house and have to pay for a locksmith to get you back in. But this sort of accident is a good accident. There's not many good ones, but there are a few, and we've got to try and see. So yeah, let's see how that looks. Trying to line these up, it's a little bit difficult. We're a bit crooked for some reason. We keep getting crooked. Now we're nudging things. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to straighten these out. It's a fucking nightmare, even without the paper curling. I think that's close enough. I think now we have an interesting, not the greatest demo, but that looks quite nice. I think now we can call it quits.